In chapter 5, we have the subject of getting commercial. And many people don't like to talk about money. And that's quite interesting. In our culture in the UK particularly, we're sometimes embarrassed to talk about money. It's not the nice thing to do. And I believe that comes from our early conditioning. Often we're introduced to the idea that money is the root of all evil. Actually, that's an inaccurate way of saying what really was quoted. It's the love of money which is the root of all evil. And the love of money shows itself in two ways. One is the tendency to stash money, store it and not use it. And the other one is to avoid losing it by not taking any risks. The fact is, money is a resource. It needs to flow. The challenge for most of us is that we are not aware of where the money is going. And so we often find we're in a cash negative situation and find we get into financial difficulty. So this chapter is about re-educating you in terms of your attitude to money. After many years working alongside the education system, I still feel we are producing people who are employees rather than business people who want to go into business for themselves. Now, when you have a job and you have a paycheck coming in, it's usually fairly easy to manage your affairs and you don't have to think about money as long as you've got enough left at the end of the month to pay your mortgage and your living costs. We tend not to focus on money. If, however, you become a business owner or if you become self-employed, you have to focus on money because you're putting out effort before you're getting the financial return. And that can get you into quite deep water. Cash flow is very, very important. And the first step in learning about cash flow is to understand where your money goes. You have to audit what you're spending your money on. But once we've worked out the money flow, we need to work out our own bookkeeping. And one of the best personal commercial awareness skills is to do your own bookkeeping. Become aware of where you spend your money on a day-to-day basis. Very, very important. And what most of us would benefit from, even if we are employees, is to take a basic accountancy course. A lot of people don't know what a balance sheet is. They don't know what profit and loss accounts are. But a little bit of awareness in those areas would be really, really powerful for most people. Amongst other things, you can work out if the job that you've got is producing the sort of return, both in terms of intangible things like how you feel about it, but also in terms of the money that you're getting and the real costs of running that job. So whatever you want to do, whether you want to be in charity work, if you want to be in public sector work in government or local authority, or in the business world, financial awareness is becoming increasingly important, particularly in a world where resources seem to become increasingly limited. That's what this chapter is all about.